Welcome back, folks. So here's a little bit of a mishmash of things that's been happening with Werner recently. As you saw previously, this is what he looked like. And parts started to arrive left, right and centre.
The rear light with the little tail tidy. For a size comparison here. And this will go about here. It's quite a bit further back, but we'll eliminate this. And as you can see, the number plate's quite low down, so it could go higher, which is what I'm planning when I have it here. I just need to put a little reflector on the number plate to adhere to UK road laws. That's the rear light. I'm going to have a little play with it now, just remove the old one. And then we've obviously got the weird little, I say weird, the hip flasks, which I plan to use for the fuel injector. The fuel injector covers currently are just these plastic things. And then these are just the cheap mock-ups, which I showed in the last video will go here somehow. I have seen some, again these are like £4. Stainless steel. I have seen some quite nice patterned ones on eBay, still quite cheap, because again I don't want to spend lots of money on this. Something that's a little bit of a gimmick, because all it is some injector covers. So for now, at least for the very first version 1, these would do. Now, I completely forgotten that the previous owner, or one of the previous owners, had at some point put some kind of tail tidy on and then put the original back on, because as you can see it has this cutout and a load of weird glue, which I assume they just stuck the aftermarket light on. But to my benefit, they had bodged the original switch back onto the light. Let me show you a bit closer. So this is where the light switch goes, and this goes to the actual light itself. And this was the original light, as you can see. So electrical tape, but also loads of weird glue. So this was attached like this, which luckily plays in my favour, because I can basically do the same from the new light, because again it doesn't have the matching switch automatically. I've mocked out with some tape where I'm going to be trimming the mudguard. Some very appropriate tape here. Pink electrical tape. And so this is roughly the position it's going to be. I think it looks good. The reason I chose that light as well, it's an LED light, which the original was just a bulb. So I do need to do some more electrical work, as I did with the indicators. It's slightly smaller, but it still has the same, or very, very similar look of the original light that's on the Kawasaki, which I think does suit it. Kawasaki did a good job there, I think. I have now chopped and roughly shaped. I'm going to do a little bit more on it. Now it looks extreme compared to the wheel. It's only a couple of centimetres. And I've also done a bit of shaping here. It's better from that side. If you're ever wondering how to take the knee pads off the Kawasaki W800, probably any knee pads off petrol tanks, here's a little nifty trick I learned online. Power of the internet, eh? Use a bit of dental floss. Basically floss the tank pad off. Voila! Well, finally, these have arrived. Whee! Time to fit them. As you can see, this is more of a grey colour. I'm making it a bit more black, because I don't like the dark grey.
So today, we're in the Miata, aka European MX-5, as they say. And we're on our way to drop off the petrol tank for the Kawasaki W800. Yes, that's right. It's respray day. Or days. I'm told it would take a couple of days and then I get to pick it up. Wow, that was the drop-off of the W800 petrol tank, and oh, there's such nice people there. Exciting times. So there's been quite a lot of little changes happening on the W800, which if you follow me on Instagram, I would have shared a few little things.
Time to get Werner clothed again with this beautiful green tank. And this is what it looked like previously. A little walk around after I'd taken the original tank off of its original paint.
And if you're curious what the underside of the tank looks like, here we are. So all of this had to come off. That's the fuel pump.
This has been a few days later, well, actually it's been a week later, and Werner here is back together. You would have seen just now the tank in all its glory, upside down where I was fitting all the parts, and also just the fiddliness of it. The amount of stuff that's on the bottom of a petrol tank on modern motorbikes. Petrol tank's done, it's fitted. I fitted the seat, the hip flasks, and I love it. Tail tidy's also done. The indicator extenders to bring them out a bit, also done, which you would have seen just now that they finally arrived. They took about 2.5 weeks. Wasn't happy with that. And that was an Amazon Prime thing. Anyway, we expect things to arrive too quick these days, don't we? Hip flask done. Tank is on. I have dyed the tank as well. I might do another coat on it because it's still a little bit grey, but it's much darker than it was already, which is great. Yeah, the only thing I haven't done is drill out the exhausts, well, the baffles from the exhaust. A bit hesitant on that. Maybe I need to watch some videos of others, or maybe you've done it and can share some videos of your baffles being removed from your W800. Because the thing I don't want is I drill them out far too loud, and then I just end up having to buy new exhausts. And again, this has been a cosmetic process. You know, for me, I wanted to make it feel more mine, and I do. Love it. Love it. The only question I have is, would you put the logo on, or the Kawasaki wording, the brand, on the side of the tank? Or would you leave it blank for people to guess what kind of bike it is? Because you don't see many W800s or 650s around in the UK. Well, at least I haven't. There's a brilliant forum on Facebook with lots of owners, but it definitely doesn't have the same kind of following such as the Interceptor 650s or the Bonnies. So I'll leave it there, and I'll do a follow-up video of the whole bike, and I'll show you everything and anything that I've done to it in the next one. Sorry for the delay on this one, it's taken a while.